So today, as Nick said, we're going to be talking about connecting content and language. Just have a think, what's more important in your classroom? Is it the language or is it content? Okay, just type either language or content into the chat so we can get a little bit of a picture of what people focus more on in class. Okay, what do you think is more important for you, for your students, language or content when you're teaching? Okay, can you type in the chat and we'll see content, okay. Anybody else? Both? Both exactly 50-50? Or would you give more emphasis to one or the other, people who are saying both? Yeah, I agree with you, Ruth, it does depend. Both, okay. 50-50 exactly? You need to just think about it. So if you said both, think to yourself, why both equally? If content is more important than language, why is it more important than language? So if content is more important than language in your classroom, which quite a few people in the chat said so, how can you support your learners? We've got input situations where we're giving them content, we're giving them information. It could be in the form of an explanation from the teacher. It could be a video that they're watching, or it could be a text that's in the coursework, or it could be, a text, an authentic text that we found and brought into class. There's all sorts of different ways of giving content. So all of those ways of giving them content we'll refer to as input. And then there's the output aspect, okay? So linguists, in the language classroom, we quite often divide things into input and output. So that's kind of a convenient way to look at things today. So we're going to look at these two things and talk about how we can support our learners with both. Learners can do today with support, they can do alone tomorrow. Right? So the idea is that in primary school they need quite a lot of support.
He hugs and he hugs and he blows the house down.
Brilliant. The police, they need a description of that big, bad wolf. They don't just need a description, they need a model of that big, bad wolf. This is a great lesson idea to demonstrate the use of forces because it allows the children to have a hands-on experience of force. What does he look like? Who can describe what he looks like?
His ears are as pointy as a shark's teeth.
I send the children off in pairs to start modelling their big bad wolf, with one child doing the modelling whilst the other child writes what the child's doing.
I finished drawing and I'm going to pinch.
Bad wolf. How are you going to make the hairs on his back? Take the clay. You're going to pinch. So, is pinch a push or a pull?
Pull.
It does work. You can do things like this with them, bearing in mind the linguistic difficulty that they might have with it. Great. I thought it was a lovely idea when I saw it, so I copied it. And I think that's the whole point, isn't it? That we can share ideas with things like this. I'd just like to say a very big thank you to all of you for participating so actively in what we've been doing today.